Can you simplify it for us? Like ilang days yung nabawas sa
Yes.
regular
Oo.
school break?
Actually, sa school break, wala tayong problema. Hindi naman siya nabawasan, no? Ang ginawa lang natin, we adjusted the current school calendar. So we will now be ending by May 31. Yun yung last day natin ng school calendar for this school year. Tapos nun, ang school break ay magsisimula from June 1.
Up to?
Until June 28 actually. Kasi yung first day of classes natin, July 28, sorry. Kasi ang first day of classes natin would be July 29, 2024. This is for the next school year. So, hindi naman, ang ginawa kasi natin, nung unang-una, iniisip natin paano kung mas bilisan natin yung pag-shift, no? But, mako-compromise kasi yung school days ng ating mga learners. At mahihirapan din yung ating mga teachers na maituro lahat ng competencies. So, as you can see, magiging gradual yung shift ng ating school calendar, no? Back to the usual April-May break. So, ngayon, ang ginawa po natin ay mag-i-end tayo ng May 31, pero mag-start pa rin tayo around July 29. And then slowly, i-move natin siya back until bumalik tayo dun sa normal na April-May break na po.
So yung school days, sir, ang nabawasan?
Sa ngayon, hindi ganun kadami yung nabawasan sa school days natin. If I'm not mistaken, around 7 to 8 days lang yung nabawas for this school year. Hindi kasi talaga natin pwedeng bawasan kaagad yon dahil nga, hindi naman matututunan lahat ng bata ng lahat ng mga learning competencies na kailangan nila. That's why, magiging gradual yung shift.
Sir, pag nakita naman natin yung dates, parang ang laki ng nabawas kasi parang nag-move back kayo ng isang buwan, parang gano'n?
Opo,
7
parang,
days lang pala yung
parang ganon. But actually, nung binilang namin, 179 school days pa rin tayo this year. So, hindi ganon kagrabe yung nawala po. No? Because,
phase implementation siya, by what school year tayo totally makamove back?
well, ang tinitingnan natin around 2026, 2027, April na yung last day of class. Early April na, April 2. So medyo nandun na tayo. But if you want to go to March, I think it will be more school year 27-28. But of course, as you know, tayo naman, no, every year, we look at the adjustments that we can make with the school calendar. Tinitingnan natin. But sa ngayon, sa projection natin, we will end school year 2026-2027 ng first few days of April. So medyo nandun na tayo sa April-May break. Oo.
Pero finally, bakit nag-decide ng DepEd na, di ba dati sinasabi
Opo.
lagi consultation lang
Tama.
kayo, pero ngayon may DO na kayo. Anong naging turning point para mag-decide?
Talagang yun ang gusto ng ating mga kababayan, no? As you know, may survey na lumabas kamakailan showing that really a majority of Filipinos want to go back to the April-May. Nung nakuha natin yung survey na yon, minarapat din natin na magkaroon talaga tayo ng consultations with the relevant national organizations, no? Yung mga stakeholders natin, kasama na dyan yung ating mga teachers unions, at ating mga student organizations. Pagkatapos nun, we also went to the field, no? Talagang nagkaroon tayo ng consultation sa field at lahat sila generally everyone wants to go back to April-May. Meron din tayong study from the PNU that says the same thing. So because ito yung talagang gusto ng tao, nag-decide na tayo that we should go back, but we have to do it gradually para hindi maapektuhan naman. Dahil learning recovery mode po talaga tayo ngayon.
So yung 7 to 8 days, Yusek, hindi siya malaking kabawasan sa learning ng mga bata?
Hindi, opo. That's why we needed to do consultations, no? Even with teachers, para masigurado natin na yung learning competencies natin, hindi naman siya mapuputol o sa taon na to at walang hahabulin for the next year. That's why nagkaroon tayo ng, sabi nga natin, medyo natagalan pa tayo dahil nagkaroon talaga tayo ng extensive consultation. But ngayon, we are confident that with this calendar, we will be able to gradually shift without compromising anything pagdating naman sa ating mga learners or sa ating mga teachers.
Sir, ang sinasabi ng mga taga-ACT parang tagumpay din daw nila yon kasi nga syempre yung mga moves nila na para maibalik dun sa summer break talaga is nangyayari na ngayon.
Well, sa atin naman talaga, we really needed to do consultations with everyone, including ACT, including TDC, all the other unions, organizations. At this was really a decision made by the people. Ito yung gusto talaga ng ating mga kababayan. And of course, DepEd, we had to look naman at ways to be able to give kung ano yung gusto ng ating mga kababayan without compromising yung ating learning recovery right now.
Ito yung sa public schools, no? Paano naman yung mga private schools?
Sa private schools naman po natin, meron kasi silang leeway talaga na sumunod sa atin or have their own opening of classes or dates for opening of classes and end of school year. Meron lang sa batas na nakasulat that schools cannot open, late schools yung summer break nila schools cannot open before the first Monday of June or later than the last day of August. So, yun lang naman ang nasa batas natin. Basta, not earlier than the first Monday of June or the last day of August. Not later than the last day of August.
During the consultation naman, ang private sector, ganun din ang gusto nila.
Yes, opo. Ganun din ang gusto nila. So, kaya nga, yun talagang ginawa natin. When we did the consultation, we had to invite all stakeholders, meaning from the private sector, from the public sector, meaning yung mga teachers natin, principals, all these organizations, at yung mga unions and even students. Nung nag-consultation tayo sa central office, pati student organizations, kasi gusto rin natin makita kung ano naman yung sentimento ng ating mga mag-aaral talaga.
Sir, doon naman sa matching natin sa mga international schools or sa mga, lalo na sa mga foreign schools, di ba, yung iba kasi nating mga kababayan, yung iba nag-aaral din sa ibang country, paano ngayon yung sequence nun?
Opo. Well, we don't see, kasi iba-iba rin naman yung calendar ng ibang countries. But for example, kung ang opening ng classes ng ibang bansa ay let's say usually nasa September, 'di ba? Ang mangyayari lang naman, hahaba lang naman yung break from the date of the graduation ng ating mga mag-aaral bago sila pumunta doon. So we don't really see a real conflict doon naman po. Hindi. Initially, kung gusto nating mabilisan, wala tayong choice kundi bawasan yung break, no? But because gradual yung pagbalik natin, hindi naman po mababawasan. In fact, if you look at the provisions sa DO3, meron din tayong sinasaad doon. As you know, parati nating sinasabi, bakasyon ito ng mag-aaral at ang ating mga teachers, no? But usually may mga voluntary activities pa rin during the break. So sinigurado natin na meron tayong at least 30 days na wala man lang mandatory or voluntary activities na ibibigay sa ating mga teachers para makapahinga sila. Kaya dito sa DO3, kahit na we are already making adjustments to shift back, we ensured na nandun pa rin yung 30 days. From June 1 to June 30, hindi po pwedeng magbigay ng voluntary or mandatory activities or tasks sa ating mga teachers para makapahinga po sila. And we made it clear. In fact, with the issuance of DO3, we also instructed our USEC for Operations to issue a memo to the field para siguradong hindi bigyan ng task yung ating mga teachers. At kung may mga complaints po, ang pinapalagay natin dun sa memo, magreklamo sila diretso na sa Office of the Secretary para malaman talaga natin na na-implement siya ng tama, na talagang nakakapahinga yung teachers for at least 30 days straight. Tapos, pagkatapos nun, doon na papasok yung mga activities natin tulad ng palarong pambansa, tulad ng National Learning Camp, at iba pa.
Ano po yung magiging adjustment natin if ever pa magkaroon ng class disruptions due to calamities po?
Meron naman po kasi tayong alternative delivery modes ngayon, no? Blended learning kung tawagin. So, yan naman po ay nabibigyan na natin ng solusyon. So, hindi naman po tayo, sabi nga natin ang policy sa DepEd, no more class or learning disruption. So, tuloy-tuloy naman po yung alternative delivery modes natin.
Learning camps ay during summer break.
Yes, opo. Pero that will come after the 30-day period that is given to the teachers. Opo, July na po siya. I-check ko lang po yung data, but I think it will start July 1, yung ating National Learning Camp. And then, Palaro will also be scheduled during that time. Maglabas na naman tayo ng dates for Palaro. Then, Brigada Eskwela will be from July 22 to July 27.